podcast. Walk with me. Let it ride. That's right. Wanting to be heard in the black man's world, simple, they're complicated, just relax and observe. Breaking down of our families, restructured communities, to wake up and see only your losers are free. Your enemy is your memory. We at your door, black mail delivery. Your enemy is your memory. We at your door, black mail delivery.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on? It's your boy TallShon. TS is who I am.
Tre-Dot is who I am.
This is the Black Male Podcast, episode 49, our Tuesday episode.
Steve.
Yeah, man. Episode 49. We're close to 50, bro. We're close to 50. We're close to 50, man. How you doing? How you doing?
Great, man. Had a wonderful day yesterday.
Yeah, man. I saw all the fucking pictures. You know what I mean?
I like day parties, man. That's when the grown folks come out.
I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't been to a day party in years, and them shits are, like, to me, the best. Because you go home at a decent hour. You still got the rest of your day left up.
They don't have them where we at, really. Or if they have them, it's more like a club atmosphere.
Right.
Or it's on some club shit. This wasn't even a club atmosphere. It was outdoors. There was some performances. They had food. They had 2 different stations that had food. They had 4 bars. I mean, the women came out dressed nice. You know, they probably go in early, like you said. And I haven't been to an event here where a 40 and up crowd was actually there to hear live performances of hip hop.
I know I've been thinking about recently, because I used to do this R&B shows called R&B Nights, where I had a band and I had a bunch of independent R&B artists come to perform. And it was always great shows, but it was always at night. And recently, a friend of mine was like, yo, you should bring back R&B Nights. And I was like, I kind of want to do it different. After seeing the day party you went to, I'm like, taking an R&B show, moving it in the day where people can leave, go back and do what they want to do afterwards, might be a better situation than doing it at night. And people got to go to work the next morning.
I hate to say it, Greensboro and Charlotte got a way better scene, bro. They come out for
ain't no need to hate to say it. They do.
Bro, that patio was full of happy faces, bro. I mean, not nobody in there for that bullshit. Everybody
I need
came
to holler at London Bridge. I might need to holler at London Bridge Pub and see if I can do something there.
I mean, they got the patio.
Because I love their patio setup. And I put a full band out there, some dope singers, dope vocalists.
This spot's patio make that shit look like a living room.
I believe it.
Some of them women need to work on their wardrobe choices. Somebody was there.
A bunch of women that need to work on their wardrobe choice.
Yeah, it was.
Because I mean, I even think dudes, some of us, especially our age group, some of us are stuck in the 90s with the choice of pants they put on, son. Nigga pants be still baggy, like, fam, you don't wear that 5. You don't wear that 50. You don't wear them 50, son.
Oh, you mean like the waist? I haven't seen that in a while, though.
Yeah, I saw that the last time we was at London Bridge.
Really?
Yeah. It was with some 48s, knowing damn well he probably wear a damn 32, 36.
Some people are uncomfortable wearing clothes that fit, though. It's not just women. It's a lot of men, too. Yeah. Especially guys that got piano legs or guys that got big stomachs.
You said piano legs. God,
yeah, I mean,
damn, Trey.
Men are conscious of what they put on, just like women. It's like men that still wear the 5X t-shirts and shit like that.
Never.
You got a choice. You can wear that big t-shirt, or you can be like battle rappers and put the tight t-shirt on with the boobs.
It's this thing in the middle, though. It's a thing called in the middle.
There is something about us as a people. We don't understand middle. We are extreme.
So we're going to talk about your super tight polo shirt this morning?
This isn't even tight. What do you mean? Niggas want to pull it out for the people. You got to put the ooh with it. Hit it with the ooh.
Boom. Take my coffee on that bullshit.
That's why your coffee mug matching the headphones.
They do. They matching my headphones. Yo, man, we got a few things to talk about today, man. It's been a long week, but we want to make sure we keep the consistency and making sure we keep the product great. I got this video I want to play, and more or less just listen to what they're saying, and then I got like a discussion based on what this person is saying. All right. You can see it, bro?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just make sure. I'm going to refresh it.
Refresh.
What'd you say?
Do I have it, Dad?
Why do you ask that?
I don't know, but do I have one?
Of course you do.
What's his name again?
His name is Tyrell.
Tyrell?
Mm-hmm.
Mom, does he know I'm really smart, or does he not?
I don't think he knows.
Why? Ever since I tell him I'm really good.
What do you mean?
Tyrell,
What about?
like if I tell him I'm really good, he will trust us, I think.
Jakai, it's not about that. Sometimes adults, even though they're big people, like even though they're adults, they don't do the right thing all the time. And so some dads don't do the right thing, and some moms don't do the right thing, but
I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. That, yeah. That shit hurt me. Yeah. That's how I was when I first saw that clip, son.
I never saw it before, so this is just my initial reaction, bro.
When I first saw that clip, bro, I came from I cried. I cried.
Damn,
I felt bad. That shit was powerful, and even now that shit hurt me. And I mean, I left a comment on it, and the young lady came back because I said, do Lil Man have any mentors, any male figures around, anybody that can step in and help out? You know what I'm saying? You know, if not, where you guys located? Because me and my people, we'll come out to Lil Man's baseball games. We will cheer his little butt on. You know what I'm saying? That shit hurt me as a dad, bro. I was like, fuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, one, I'm going to commend her. And I'm going to commend her in a manner because she not only did she not bash the Lil Man's father, and she didn't keep information from him. You could tell that she's told him this before.
Yeah, she spoke well.
But he's a baby, so he's still you know, trying to calculate and put everything together. But she's also putting onus on and responsibility on everyone, male and female, as she finished discussing. And yo, that shit was just powerful for Lil Man to be so smart and so aware. But also, he's at a baseball game, so he's also seeing other young men with their dads cheering them on and bigging them up. And I was like, shit, that's the effects of us being sorry ass niggas, dog. And I know I said I was gonna try to get away from that word, but that's the results of us being sorry ass niggas out here. When motherfuckers don't want to step up to the plate. Yes, maybe you didn't want to be with Shorty. Maybe, because that happens. Maybe you didn't want to be with her. Maybe y'all just had a couple situations and then she got pregnant. But the problem is this. You chose to have sex with this young woman unprotected. Yeah. She got pregnant. Your responsibility is to be there for that seed once it come out. Y'all may not ever be on the same page, and y'all may not ever feel a certain way about each other, but that seed that come out of her deserves a male figure to be around and be a part of their life in a positive manner, not no detrimental or toxic manner, positive manner. And Bro, that shit, yo, bro. When I saw Lil Man, he was like, yo, do he not know that I'm good? Maybe he'll forgive us. Like, damn, he's blaming himself, son.
That's what
Why his dad
do.
ain't around. And that shit make me so mad, man.
A lot of kids do that. Like, why you don't, just like even on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, like, why you don't love me?
Yeah.
You don't know. You're a child. And when you're a child, you're always trying to get some kind of validation from your parents or whoever the role model figure is. And he's I don't know, man. I gotta get myself together a little bit. But
right.
I've even had conversations with single mothers with things like that where they're not bashing the father and the guy's a piece of shit. But they're really just reaching out. It could be a simple thing like you got guys out here that'll say they're gonna do certain things, they just don't do it.
Yep.
Habitually be this way, but you can't even have a conversation with them. They just always want to fight. And as a mother, I guess it's hard because you want a father to be in your child's life, but every time you talk to this man, he wants to argue with you. And you're not trying to argue with this guy.
No, I'm not trying to argue.
This child is crying for their parent, and you're fighting over nothing. Like, yo, just come see your child.
Yeah.
Oh, go to the damn game.
Go to the damn games, bro.
You can't go to a game?
Bro, I'll say this. My daughter, we had a small conversation. It's light, just playing around and joking. But I take certain things in hindsight and, I listen to things she said. She's getting ready to graduate. So she graduates college on the 7th of May. You know what I'm saying? So she's graduating soon.
Dope.
Yeah. And I had paid for a photographer to go and take photos of her and all that good stuff. Like she had a photo shoot this past Friday. She had a photo shoot on the 29th. She was so fucking happy, bro. She was so ecstatic and she was so happy and love how the photos came out phenomenal, bro. The photos came out super dope. And that was even no edit on it. They came out super dope. And she just happy as hell, bro. And I'm sitting here like, yo, I missed a lot of years. I missed a lot of years, man. A lot of years. And it could be, yes, I had a shit ton of roadblocks, but then also, you know what I mean? I could say a level of stubbornness where it was like, not even stubbornness, just like, I gave up because I just thought, you know what I mean, it would never happen. But then when I realized, I was like, I can't give up. I got to keep fighting to figure this shit out. And then, like me and her talked about yesterday, I said, dude, once I got in your life, I was in your life. Like, that's it. Like, once I was able to get in your life, I don't give a fuck what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Because there was a point where she was mad at me because I said something on Instagram about mothers keeping, the children away from the fathers. And it was like right when we was finally coming back together, coming together ourselves. And she thought I was doing that at her mom's. And kind of sort of was, but I wasn't thinking. So she stopped talking to me. Guess what? I ain't stopped talking to her. I send her a message every fucking day. She blocked me on Instagram, dog. I got more than one account. I followed her. I went to her on the other account and sent her a message. For like at least a month, she finally came back and started talking to me. And I told her, I said, yo, I don't care what goes on. I got you now. So you can not talk to me, but I'm going to talk to you every day. And from that, and that was when she was still in high school. It was like her last 2 years in high school. Man, and from that day forth, dog, we talk every day. When I mean every day. And dog, it's a rule. If I don't physically, verbally, like we text each other every day, we send each other memes every day, and we'll jump on the phone every so often, but I gotta see you. So if I don't come to Fayetteville and I don't see you, she know every 2 days, you gotta FaceTime me. That's just automatic. Oh, I'm FaceTiming you. It don't even matter. I don't give a fuck what's going on. I don't care where you at. I don't care if you're sleeping. I'm FaceTiming you. She been on a date before, checking on you. You good? I need to see your face. Make sure you good. She's like clockwork. I said, like clockwork. Like, it don't matter, dog. Like, because, and then I was telling her, giving her some game, and we were just having a great conversation. I do a few things in there, and she was like, facts. And she was listening. She was like, you're right. Because she's coming into the world now. She'll be a woman. So when I see Little Man, bro, and that shit hurt me, and I'm emotional right now about it. It hurt me because I'm like, nigga, I miss those days. I can't get those days back. And I could just imagine my daughter asking those same questions about me. Maybe she didn't get the same reaction, but it's like, God damn it, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? So even with my boys, man, I'm there. I'm there for everything. You know, we all live in the same house, so it's a little different dynamic. But I don't miss shit. I don't give a fuck what's going on. They want to go outside, shoot ball, we shoot balls. I don't care about nothing, dog. I will stop what I'm doing. I don't care about nothing. I don't care about nobody I'm dealing with. I could be literally doing business. I will finish that conference call. Let's go ahead and throw the ball.
Yeah,
it's like you see all the time. Create the memories, man.
You have to, because you don't get them back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't dwell on the things that you couldn't control or the things that you couldn't have. Because I mean, when I went through a divorce, you know, my son was young, so you got time in between there that was missed. You know, trying to figure out life, and it's easy to point fingers like what's being shot at you. But that accountability is going to be able to carry you through because you can see, okay, I could do this differently.
Yep.
My situation might not be right, but I didn't make this situation, but I do control how I react to this situation.
Exactly. So
you can react like a solid man.
Right.
Or you can fall back like a boy and let the world keep beating up on you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Getting to that solid man transition is the biggest issue many of us had.
I agree.
And men don't want to talk about it because I don't know why. I think this is a great conversation. When you have to co-parent and you have that separation, a lot of times the woman brings you that heat in the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, if you're lucky, it's only in the beginning.
Right.
Some people you get the heat throughout the child's
throughout the whole situation, right?
Yeah, I didn't have heat throughout the whole development. It was a time, and it was also during a time when I was dependent on alcohol, so that mix was horrible. And when you're dealing with addictions and you're dealing with these heartbreak situations, 2 weeks can go by
quickly,
like fast,
quickly.
Oh, fuck! You know what I'm saying? You don't get them weeks back.
Nope.
You can put that behind you and move forward, or you can dwell on those 2 weeks. And I use that example because a lot of fathers that co-parent, they might not be the best fathers anyway.
Right.
But they're also dwelling on what they didn't do. The control part and the uncontrolled part. And now months have gone by. And this little man's at a baseball game. He knows nothing about the relationship with the mother and the father. And it's dope that the mother's not bashing him at all. She's just saying sometimes adults make mistakes.
Yep.
She's still giving you an in.
Yep.
She's not giving you an out. No. She's giving you an in. This door is open.
Full-fledged.
Now, when you walk past, she might be like, nigga, you ain't shit.
Right.
Yeah.
And get over there with Lil Man. Get over there with Lil Tyrell.
You didn't eat that, though.
Yep.
She's not disrespecting. She's not disrespecting him at all. All you can ask for from a woman when you co-parent is that she doesn't disrespect you in front of your child.
Yep.
Or bash you when you're not there with the child. That's all you can ask for.
Right. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say about me. Don't do it with my little one sitting in the room with you. That's all I ask.
She gave him an in.
Because that's the one thing I don't do. Even my daughter would say that. I said, look, I tell her all the time. I said, you ain't got to never worry about me talking shit about your moms. Never. Not in front of you, not even behind your back. You ain't never. I said, because I'm living in a moment. The moment is us. I can't fix what was going on back then. I can't get that time back. So now I'm building memories up until now. And I said, and the day you decide to give me a grandchild, you done out here in these streets. I'm going to the baby. She couldn't do nothing but laugh. Because, I got to throw a joke in there, fucking around. But that's what I care about right now. Now is what matters. Because I can still pass knowledge and information and wisdom and shit now that could be super fruitful for you now because you were grown up going into this world that I've been playing in since I was 15.
But think about it. And, when you're young and co-parenting, you don't think about it this way. It's like, we don't have it figured out at all.
Hell no.
But we expect this woman that has the child in her home with her every day to have it together when we don't.
Yeah. Now you're right about that. You're right.
We both did. And I'm not saying this to justify anything coming from that direction, but I'm saying neither one of us know what we're doing.
No.
We don't know how to process this information at all.
Nope.
But the difference is I live by myself. the woman lives with a child.
Mm-hmm.
So they got to deal with the stress of that every day. We're both dealing with stresses, but they're different levels. She's not understanding what you're feeling.
And you're not
because she wants what she wants now. You're not understanding what she's feeling because you're not there.
Yep.
But nobody sits down and say, okay, this is what's going on. How can we meet each other in the middle to make this a better situation?
Nah, no one does that.
But when you're in your 20s, that conversation probably never even comes up to even be a thought. But there's people out there, bro, there's people always that still don't get it. They don't want to get it.
I agree.
Only time these men a lot of times care about the child is when the child's mother gets a new boyfriend. All of a sudden, they want to come by and get the child.
Right. Because they want to go see how the new boyfriend look.
Why? You got a girlfriend at home.
Like, that shit don't even matter, bro.
Yeah, but that's sometimes the mothers are the same way. You get you a new situation. Now she wants to bring the child over. You've been trying to see the child the whole time.
Right.
Now you want to just drop off the baby.
Right. Now all of a sudden
to close that, my biggest problem with all of that, and the only thing that matters is the face of that child. Now I'm be thinking about that stuff all day.
Yeah.
The child just playing baseball. Like, what did I do?
Yeah.
Don't he know I'm good? I just hit 2 home runs.
Yeah.
My grades are good. I clean my room.
Yeah.
I even help you wash the dishes.
Yeah.
I eat your nasty food. Fuck. I tell you, it's delicious.
That shit different, bro. That shit hit different, though, right?
I mean,
I purposely didn't send you this video because I wanted that reaction, because that's the same reaction I received when I first watched it, and I was flabbergasted. And it still got pretty much the same reaction after the fact. But I was flabbergasted.
It's touching on so many levels, man. I applaud the mother.
Mm-hmm.
I applaud all single mothers. I even had to tell matter of fact, I didn't tell her. I'm gonna have to tell her. A friend of mine that told me a situation. She basically handled it the same way, but the child is older now.
Right.
So when the child becomes a teenager, like you're ready to graduate high school, like, what do you say to this nigga now?
Yeah.
Like, bro, come on, man. I've been hiding the fact that you ain't shit for 16 years, 17, 18 years.
Right. I ain't gonna hide no more. I ain't gonna keep hiding.
No, I'm just not gonna say anything because you don't want to be here, and I can't force you here. The door's open. You just walking right past it.
Then motherfuckers show up at a graduation and some shit, smiling and grinning, like they've been doing.
No, the worst thing is that child becomes successful, male or female.
Yeah. You
see the fathers at the basketball game. Yeah, it's my son.
Mm-hmm.
They're at the NBA draft. Like, man, I don't know you, man.
Yep.
I think Shaq had went through that with his biological father.
Yep.
Shaq he didn't even want to meet the guy. He was like, I don't know that guy.
Yep. But his biological pops made him. No, his mom made him.
Yeah. And you know, Jalen Rose, I don't think he met his biological pops. So
his dad was in the NBA, son.
Yeah, that was.
Think about that. His pops was in the NBA the whole time, son.
The whole time.
He know his dad was a player.
Knows everything about him.
He followed his dad's, path and was in the NBA.
Yeah.
Think about that. And I think his dad passed, but his dad had to watch his son that he wasn't even around and got to know or deal with going to the NBA.
Yeah, now his son's on TV every day.
Yeah. I think his pops passed though. I think his pops.
No, I think he did, but I'm saying your son is on TV every day. So it's almost like if he was here, if you're an ESPN watcher, there's not many men that don't watch ESPN ever.
Right.
I mean, that's just
it. That's the name of the game.
Yeah, even if you're checking clips on YouTube, everybody looks at some form of ESPN. Like,
yeah, that's true. All right, man. So I got another video, and today is just the last video. Today is video day. It's the last video though. This is pretty another impactful, but in a different scope though. Let me refresh. You gotta refresh.
You're about to make a change in your life and you feel uncomfortable. That's the best feeling you can have, because for the first time in your life, you're making a decision that's going to be best for you and not what somebody told you to do. And that's when all bets are off, man, because you're about to enter some uncharted waters that's going to force you to challenge yourself to be perfect in so many ways. And shooting for perfection is all good. You don't shoot for average, because you're not going to hit all the time. If you shoot for perfection and you hit good or great, you're winning. Don't ever shoot for average. I just try to get people to understand, don't be average. If you
That was a fire. I felt like being that we're making changes within what we're doing. You know, this podcast was a change in what we're doing. Us, you know, making other changes within our life coming up soon, you know, even if it's just moving to different areas or doing different things in business with one another and without each other. People got to know, man, you got to shoot for the moon. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter how old you are or, you know what I mean, where you at in life, you got to shoot for the moon, man. You gotta, like, it's just for me, hearing someone speak in a term and motivation. Because when I saw that, I was like, yo, that resonated so much, because sometimes you just need that clear word. I know for me, sometimes as I act like I got it all together, a lot of times in reality, sometimes I don't, man. Sometimes I'm struggling with trying to complete things or thinking things are good enough when everybody like, yo, man, just put that shit out. But I'm like, yeah, put it out. But nigga, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. You know what I mean? Like, I know how I am.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it's just, you know, hearing someone say, you know, you just gotta shoot for greatness. Like, fuck it, don't matter what it is, do that shit. And it feels good to hear sometimes. I feel like we needed to, you know, we both needed to hear that this morning, and our audience need to hear that as well.
It feels good to hear black man shit.
Always, bro. Everything we gonna do is gonna be black man related.
But
black man.
I that's basically my vision for health and wellness, and getting into that, speaking to people on health and wellness. Like when you speak on burning fat and trimming the fat, that also deals with mentally. You know what I mean? Losing the weight of other people's opinions and losing the weight of necessary validation you may have. That's another fat that needs to be trimmed off. And that takes work.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I told somebody last night talking. First of all, I told the person, my mind works when you're talking to me. So while you're talking to me, everything is moving. I kind of can communicate better when you let me know what's going on. And it came to my mind, a lot of people feel accountability because it hurts. And that's also a part of change. It hurts in the beginning.
It does.
You know what I mean? But that's just like working out. You know, the whole health and wellness thing, it hurts in the beginning. But once you know, get through that initial pain, you know, everything is smooth. You know what I mean? The universe works in your favor.
I agree.
But we search for the easy way out with everything. Hell, even with a microwave, we want to make this popcorn in 3 minutes. You know what I mean? I got a popcorn machine now. You know, I'm a popcorn addict.
Yeah. But I'm thinking about buying one of those, you know, off topic. I'm thinking about buying one because the wife and the kids, they're popcorn addicts. So I'm thinking about one.
I took it somewhere, but I just took a glance at it. Yo, bro, that thing is, oh my God, so amazing, bro. that late night popcorn with the butter. Oh my goodness, man. And then, but your situation is way better because you got the family. I wish I could have had this when my son was younger.
Right.
Even now, if my son was closer, just, you know, we're just a popcorn family, but sitting there with your child, watching them just devour a bucket of popcorn.
Bro.
Son, that is an epic moment, man.
That remind me of other
I don't know if you realize how powerful that moment is, because I don't have them anymore.
Yeah. No, when I took the boys to the movies, and it was my youngest first time at the movies. Come on, bro. He had the popcorn bucket bowl in his lap at the theater, like fucking it up. And they got endless popcorn, so you know I had to order a second. Like, yo, let me get another one.
Yo, that's just precious moments, man.
Agree.
And that kind of goes back to the first topic. Like, how do you?
I don't understand. I don't understand.
and I hate when people say, they use the fact that men that don't have fathers kind of repeat the cycle. My thought process is that if you know how much pain you had with your dad not being there, why would you want to give that same pain to your child? Yep,
exactly.
Or if you had a father that was abusive to your mother, why would you want to be that same guy?
You know, my pops was abusive to my mother, man, and that's the one thing that's why any conflict that goes on with a female, I back out.
You have to.
Because I don't want to ever feel in my mind that I want to slap her or hit her. I back out. I immediately back out. I back out. And it might, like I had women say, my ex-wife, you always running. Your family, I'm not running. I'm saving myself from choking your ass.
How is that running?
That's what they think. When you're not sitting there facing the problem at hand. You know, us facing the problem at hand does not entail us yelling at each other and cussing each other out. I gotta move.
No, I agree with you. And I've had a woman say that to me before. Mm-hmm. Me facing the problem, you yelling at me has nothing to do with the problem. Nope. When you start yelling, you're not making any points.
Nope.
When you yell, you know what people do when they yell? They bring up old shit. No, They bring up old shit.
Mm-hmm.
You very rarely have an argument with people yelling where they're yelling and arguing about what's happening now. They bring up old shit.
Yep.
They might bring up the girlfriend you had 4 or 5 years ago you got caught with.
That shit don't even matter.
They might bring up a bill you paid late 3 months ago or whatever. The vacation you didn't take them on.
Yeah.
And you're like, wait a minute.
Motherfucker. Shit.
They might talk about how the sex done got weak. You know what I mean? All kind of shit.
Like, did you look at yourself lately? Pow. And as a man, that shit builds up, and you like, yo, I could. If it was a man in front of me, I would have knocked your ass out 3 minutes ago. You know what I mean? Because it's a woman, you can't hit them. But some dudes are reactionary. So you insult them, or women quick to put their hands on you. They quick. That's another thing I hate.
That's why you have to walk away early.
Quick to put their hands on you and justify it. You said something to me, and I remember my ex-wife slapped the shit out of me, and I was sitting there, and I just stood still and I looked at her. You know what I'm saying? And I guess the look I gave her scared the shit out of her because she ran in the room because I just looked at her.
What makes?
And I'm thinking to myself, like, you know me. You've seen me out here. At that time, it was semi-street LaShawn. Like, you see me out here. What in your right fucking mind thought that was a great idea?
I never understood the whole women smacking men thing.
I just left the house. I ain't seen her in 2 weeks, bro. I just left the house. Left for 2 weeks. I ain't even took no clothes with me, nothing.
But you have to leave early.
Yeah.
Because it's going to escalate.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, women that like to yell and argue, they don't stop.
No. Hell no.
You're either gonna have to walk away or you're gonna have to just be quiet and let them keep going. And if it's the type of woman that likes to pull her hands up, it's gonna lead to her trying to smack you with some stupid shit.
Yeah. She did that shit one time and never did it again. Because I swear that look I gave her was like.
But this is the
someone could die. Leave me alone. Don't do that.
Yeah, but this is the power of conversation and open dialogue that we didn't know of. Because
we didn't. We didn't have this.
When it gets to that point, you're not the problem anymore. Nope. Every problem she has had in the last 2 weeks or the last 2 months now is coming to a head, and now you're that problem. She's like not even seeing you, like she's seeing you as the problem for everything right now.
Yeah.
So nothing you're gonna say is gonna calm that down unless y'all gonna have a cordial conversation. So you either need to walk away, go to another room, try to say something peaceful in return. More than likely it's not gonna work, but there's no need to go interact back and forth because it's gonna lead to something else.
Yeah, it's always.
She's going to trigger you.
Yeah.
Now both of you are triggered. And then the next morning you're gonna wake up and you're gonna be like, I really don't remember what the argument started from.
Nah.
A lot of times it happens. You really don't know.
Yo, how did we get here?
Yeah, all the time.
No, how did we get here as a topic?
Oh.
How did we get here? We were talking about bigging each other up, and then we switched into this bullshit. How the fuck we got here? I'm sorry.
No. Oh, I got this. This what happened. I was talking about health and wellness, and I was talking about how we got to trim the fat. Okay. And I was saying we have to give it to other people's opinions.
Yeah.
And then it went off into I saw the popcorn machine inside of my eye.
Yeah.
So I hit you with the popcorn.
Yeah.
He was like, you gotta get that joint. Then I was like, yo, the kids gonna love it, man. You know that time with the kids, you gotta embrace that moment because I don't have it no more. My son's 28.
Yeah.
You were talking about how fathers don't like that, man. How you don't like that right there?
Yeah.
Then we went into the fathers again. That's what happened.
Yeah, we're right back to the other. Yeah.
Nah, we were doing that LA Lakers showtime. We had the fast break going. We was going, had the fast break going.
but that shows how powerful that first video was with Little Man.
It's applicable.
Yeah.
It's applicable. That
shit was powerful, boy. I'm telling you. Yo, so last question of the podcast. I don't know what time we were on because I forgot to hit the little timer so we can see where we at time wise. I forgot because
I don't know.
Don't have the time. I can't really pull up, and I got a timer, but I didn't hit it this morning. So, but it's cool. Shit happens. Blame it on my mind, not my heart. That's what people say, right?
Yeah.
So, question: monogamy. Who stated in your relationship that this is what we are doing, or if anyone ever stated it? And I ask this question because of this. Both of us have been career cheaters, and both of us have been in multiple. Yes, don't do that. Don't do that. You were career cheaters. It's fine. We like it's fine. It's try. Which is transparency. Let's be transparent here. Now we ain't pumping no brakes. We ain't pumping no brakes, my muscle brother.
Emergency brake. Woo!
Both of us have been career cheaters, and so I ask this question: when you start a relationship, who agrees that we're going to be monogamous to just us, or is it just assume that's what we're doing?
I think it's assumed more than it's communicated. Some people will tell you, I don't know why people don't want to have that conversation. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of conversation adults need to have, we don't have. I mean, some people demand monogamy with every relationship they have. And some women will tell you straight up and down. Men, I've never heard of a man saying that to a woman.
I'm gonna have this conversation with my wife on our podcast, Life and Love.
We just assume after we smash a few times that we ain't sharing this pussy.
Right.
I mean, you got a good question. I don't know. Why do we assume it's ours? Like we own it for, we got it on retainer for a while or something.
We got that shit on layaway.
Yeah, like you have sex on a Friday and you call her like next Wednesday, what you doing? And the girl, she might tell you, I got a dinner with some old friends, whatever. You be like, who? What friend?
Right.
Do I know these people?
Y'all just
yeah, exactly. Right. Y'all just met. She had a rough night. She wanted to get a little thing on. She let you come by, and now you stalking already. She said, calm down. But some women will have that conversation with Sherman down. They'll say they into monogamy. They want, some of them are capping. But some
I've never heard a woman have that conversation with me. I've never had a woman have that conversation with me.
No, I have.
Okay.
I have, at least twice.
Okay.
Only one time did it matter, though.
I understand.
One time it's like, okay.
Yeah.
Beat it. I'm not doing it. Just met you. Come on, relax. What are you talking about?
Right.
What's your definition of it? Like, we even
right. Now I'm with you. I just thought about that shit, man, because I'm thinking like with monogamy, a lot of people don't want to be monogamous. A lot of people didn't like, or we don't. A lot of us don't fully understand that monogamy means, this one person can't do nothing else, homie.
Well, I say to people, I say to females this, and they look at me like I'm crazy when I say it, but we have to discipline ourselves to be that. And women love to say, well, we do too. No, you don't. It's not the same. You know what I'm saying? Men have to discipline themselves to be monogamous because we're visual.
Yes, we are.
Physical.
Yes,
women are emotional and spiritual. If they have sex with a dude, most of the time they're gonna have mad conversations.
Yeah, they done built up.
They don't talk about.
You got some women out there straight savages.
We're not talking about them. They think they're us.
Yeah.
Those people are scary. They might ruin your life. They ruined a lot of our lives, man.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about breaking hearts.
Nah.
They taking souls.
Yeah,
they taking souls away.
Yeah.
These brothers are walking around with no soul, bro.
This chick know how to work your dick like it's hers.
Yeah, but
like she got
a good percentage of the time, if your lady messes around with another guy, that guy done got her spirit.
Yeah.
They done had intimate conversations about life, maybe about you.
I was about to say that. Yeah. That motherfucker know you better than you think he knows.
Yeah.
Bless
he
you.
know. Thank you. He know what you did that came close to triggering her that you don't even know you did.
He ain't gonna do that.
No, ain't no way I do that to you. What?
Yep. At least until he get the cheeks. Once he get the buns, he doing all that same shit I was
doing. Like, what? No, come on.
Yo, ladies.
Stop. Hold up. Stop. I know he didn't do that.
Yup. Ladies, as soon as your work bae get the cheeks, he is now your main bae. He gonna act just like me. He gonna act just like your main dude. Full of shit. Full of shit. Nigga, please.
Sometimes.
For nigga, please.
I never been that guy, so I don't know.
You never been what?
I ain't been that guy.
Come again?
Yeah, you know whatever the fuck I said. And most time your man bae got a girl anyway. He just ain't tell you.
Oh yeah.
He ain't tell you because he thought you gave him an in.
Shit, most of your work wives got a whole husband at home too.
A lot of men are built different, bro. We don't be giving a fuck about that shit, man.
Give not 2 fucks, man.
I mean, that don't sound good, but most of the time we don't care. Like,
right.
I can't because I have a man. And you're looking at her like,
that's good. Then that means you go home with him and aggravate him and you just toot that ass up for me.
I swear back in the days, I didn't give 2 shits. So I'm married. I'd be like, all right, I mean.
It's up to you to be faithful to him. So you tell me what you want to do. I'm not faithful to him. I don't care what he got going.
Yeah, that's
up to you to be faithful.
Yeah, that's your dilemma.
So you tell me what you want to do.
Yeah, you the one that brought this situation to the table. Now you're telling me you're married.
And that's funny too, son. Because that's happened so many times. I've had quite a few women be like, I'm married. All right, cool. So you saying we're not doing this? No, I'm not saying that. I just want to let you know that I am. It's like, that's what you got to deal with. That ain't my situation. I don't know the niggas.
And it's crazy to me how many people fold under pressure and give in to the pursuer after a conversation like that.
Yeah.
But a man will approach a woman and tell her he's attracted to her sexually. She's offended because he told her he's attracted to her sexually. Like just having that conversation just makes women feel like
a lot of times, bro, you see the chink in the armor. It's some shit that they not getting at home. And you saying all the right things at the right moment.
But you know this nigga throwing you with that bullshit.
Right. They know.
And we talked about it on the podcast before.
But I feel like they use us too.
Yeah, they use us. You knew you wanted to give me some of them yams.
Mm-hmm.
You just wanted to use me.
Yeah.
You like
me get to them yams. Sweet yams.
Yo, Shane, we all been out somewhere. I'm not gonna say we all, because somebody's gonna lie. Many of us as men have been out somewhere where women look at us like food.
Yeah.
And we can say it's a boost to the ego and everything, but sometimes it's a little weird.
It is. It is a little weird. It's a little weird. Right.
You're like, did she just touch me?
Bro, you know, I'm tall. I'm a little chubby, but most niggas are chubby. But as soon as somebody hear my voice, as soon as I say something, I've had chicks turn around. And then they'll look me dead in my chest. And then they'll look up. And I'll be like, how you doing?
I'm saying
oh my God.
That's two factors for a lot of people. You have a very deep voice.
Yeah, it is.
And I mean, everybody walking around ain't 6'6".
Nope.
So it's different.
That shit helps. Even when you're not looking.
Everybody has traits that make them unique. Whether you accentuate those traits, I mean, that's on you.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
A lot of women are alone out here, man.
Yeah. Hey, bro.
Yeah, a lot of men are too, man. Shit, why you bullshit?
Yeah, it's a lot of dudes out here alone. Man. There's a lot of people out here alone. right, man. I think it's somebody for everybody, man. I'm happy to say that I'm definitely with my soulmate.
Yeah, but you can't keep pushing everybody away all your life, then decide you want somebody at 50.
Bro, talk about it. It's a lot of you ladies and guys. I say more ladies than guys do that shit.
You meet somebody in your 50s, you are blessed.
And then the first thing they say, they had a red flag. What was that red flag? One of their legs was longer than the other.
One of them keywords. Well, remember the meme we talked about one time? She said it was a girl. The female was acting like it was a red flag because the guy met her and he said, "Look, I made reservations at so-and-so restaurant. I'll pick you up Saturday." And her girlfriends were telling her, "That's a red flag. He's not even checking your schedule." I'm like, this man tried to be proactive.
Proactive to let you know what's goody, and you over here talking about some bum ass fucking red flag.
I tried that one time in my life. It might have been, it was years ago. Because I remember I was working somewhere that I fucking hated. But I tried that one time. Got tickets to a show. I'm like, yo, I got tickets to this show. Boom, 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 boom.
Right.
Yeah. We ain't never go. We ain't go. We ain't never went nowhere.
See?
But Shorty was pushing up. So I was like, all right, cool, whatever. I got tickets to the show. Let's go hang out, whatever. Came up with all these reasons, man. To this day, I never talked to that person again.
See?
Some people do look at it as a red flag, or they kind of feel funny when you just put it on the table. But then as a man, I mean, that's good for you too. Then you realize, okay.
Right. It is what it is.
She playing around. But you always crying, you bored, you ain't got nothing to do. You wish you would meet somebody. You wish you had somebody to go to dinner with. I wish I had somebody I can go to the movies with. And you're like, damn, I'm talking to you, so I guess I don't count.
Yeah, I've been trying to go to the movies your bum ass for mad long now.
That's when you introduce your exit, man.
Oh yeah, bro. For me, you got number one time for that bullshit. I'm cool, bro. I'm not. I don't mind pursuing, but I ain't nobody sucker. Ain't gonna be no suckers, dog. I don't mind pursuing.
The truth that's attached to those kind of situations, it doesn't get better.
Nope.
It just don't. If a person doesn't respect and value your existence, it's not changing, man.
Nah, it doesn't. You're right. That's
on you.
Yo, you got anything else?
I just want to throw this out there. You know, at the end, I like to speak on a little meme or a little quote or something quick.
Yeah.
You know, we always speak on protecting our peace and being accountable. But once you hold that accountability and get to that point where you're at a level of peace, anybody trying to disrupt that peace,
move them out the way. Yep, move them out the way.
Move them out the way.
Yep.
And leave them out there. Appreciate them for those good years you may have had. Like I say to people all the time, I have nothing against any friends I've had, any exes. I thank them for the great times we had.
Yep.
But right now, we're doing something different. And that's fine. If I see you in public still like, hey, how you doing? Hey, yo, man, we should get up. I don't think so.
Yeah.
That's fine. Go ahead with all of that. We don't have to do that.
No.
You look good. You look good. How's the family? Oh, man, that's dope, man. Hey, man, good seeing you, man. Boom. Yep. Peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings.
Does it make you a bad person?
No.
But you're a bad person for
me. Ain't no
me.
need to cap. I'm not gonna say, yo, let's get together. And I know damn well I don't mean it. Because I ain't about to get up with you, fam.
Son. No, I don't do what you do.
Shit.
I don't do what you do.
No.
Free time is limited.
Yep.
So, you know.
I like that, man. Well, man, I hope you guys enjoyed our Tuesday episode of the Black Male Podcast. I'm TallShon. TS is who I am.
Tre-Dot is who I am.
And this is where we make the what, Trey?
Make the uncomfortable conversations comfortable. Then you hit them with the ooh.
That's why I gotta get the fucking sounds back. Because this is the bullshit. The boo sound. Don't worry, new soundboard is on the way because this is some shenanigans that I can't keep dealing with. Damn right. All right, y'all. Peace.
Yeah.